And if you're looking for a unique shopping experience this holiday season, Post on Detroit's east side has something for everyone, even me. Here with everything we need to know is Post Detroit founder Wayne Mackey. Thanks a lot for coming in this morning,
Thanks
Wayne.
for having me, Chris.
Now, I got to ask you, how did you get started in all of this? Where did this come from?
So about 10 years ago, I met my wife and we started building things together. So we gather reclaimed wood from all over the city. We started building furniture. And then we ended up making smaller and smaller things because we didn't want to let any of that wood go to waste. So we made up a line of picture frames and trays. And that's where we began, is as a woodworking company. In 2017, we found an old post office on the east side of Detroit, and we moved in there. We'd always wanted to open a retail store, so we did. And we know so many cool people that make so many great things around town. It was really easy to stock the store with cool things.
So that's where the name Post comes from, because of your location.
Yes.
And now Post kind of carries everything. Tell us about how people get involved in it. Sure. And what you actually carry.
Sure. So we carry about 400 brands as of last count.
Wow.
And what we really focus on are handmade goods. So like 70% of what we carry is from the state of Michigan and locally made, but we have cool things from across the country. 90% of what we carry are women-owned businesses as well. And my wife does all the curating. She finds all the coolest stuff from everywhere and brings it into the shop.
Yeah, you got some definitely cool stuff here. So first off, you said you like make the wood frames, and
yes.
You're obviously very sustainable because, like you said, whatever is left over, you make into something like these coasters. So you don't waste anything when you do it yourself,
That's right? Yep.
That's fantastic. Now talk about some of the other things you brought in here. Michigan made. Everybody loves candles when it comes to Christmas time.
Oh,
right?
Sure. Yeah, these candles are a new line by our friends Jane and Kevin from Sfumato. They're actually fragrance makers, and they turned that knowledge into these really gorgeous scented candles.
Very nice. Now, I can't help but smelling this. These soaps are so fragrant.
Sure. Yeah, this is Cellar Door. They're out of Northville. Our friend Brandon makes them, and they are probably the most popular thing we have in the shop
Really?
This time of year. They're beautiful. They look like candy, like you could eat them.
They do. I often make that mistake with soap, but
Sure.
you know, it doesn't taste as good as it smells.
Yeah.
Now you have some local tea towels as well. Are these designed here in the state?
So not only in the state, they're designed and made in our building. So one of our studio mates, Shayla from Scarlet Crane, is a screen printer. She makes those right inside of Post. You can sometimes you can come in and watch her screen printing as you're shopping.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You can watch her make what you're going to buy.
Yeah.
Now you believe in something called mutual adoration. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, sure. That's kind of our parent company, and that's where Claire and I started the business as Mutual Adoration. And it's really just about our feelings towards each other and our city, and then the feelings toward the people that make stuff. I mean, we're kind of losing that a little bit in these days. Shop classes aren't happening anymore, so we really try to teach a lot of classes as well, and that's one of the things that we really focus on, is teaching 3 to 4 classes a week, and everything from jewelry design to woodworking to screen printing, and yeah.
So basically, a lot of things you buy in the store, you teach people how to make.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
so if people want to get involved in this, where do they go to sign up?
You can go to our website, post-detroit.com, and we have a list of classes there all the way booked out through March at this point.
Through March, so you have to wait a few months to get in if you want, but it sounds like a fun thing. Now, can anybody do this, like with no experience?
You just need to bring yourself. We gear everything toward people that don't have experience, and we really guide you step by step to come out with a nice finished product. We did a ceramics class last night. Nobody had ever done it before, and they had these really cool ornaments at the end of it.
Yeah, that's a unique experience for sure. All right, let's get back to what's on the table here.
Sure.
Now, I noticed a little food here. You have some ginger snap cookies.
Yeah.
Tell us where those are from.
So those are Crow and Moss. They're a bean to bar chocolate company, actually from northern Michigan. They go and source the beans. They know all the people that are growing them. They bring them back, and they're making them up in Traverse City.
Okay, and then you also have some, what's this?
That's our drinking chocolate.
Oh, drinking chocolates.
Yes. It's a really fancy, delicious hot chocolate.
Okay, so you just melt it and drink away?
Absolutely.
You gonna put anything else in there? Or is it pure?
Well, it's up to you if you
Oh,
want to put anything
okay,
else.
I hear what you're saying. Nice. Now tell us a little bit about the jewelry too.
Oh, sure.
Where's it sourced?
Absolutely. We carry a lot of local jewelry. In fact, we have pretty much everything we have is from the city of Detroit. One of our favorite jewelers is our friend Christine Bosler. She's a silversmith. She works out of her home in Boston Edison. She makes the most lovely things. Yeah. We also have some stuff from our friend Julie from Fate and Coincidence. You can actually take a workshop to learn how to make those beaded earrings.
Really?
We have one coming up in January.
Well, I don't know if the workshop, I don't know if maybe them quite that good, so maybe I'll just buy them.
Oh, you'll be fine.
And also, you got something for the animals, a little catnip toy here, I see.
Yeah,
You don't want to leave them out.
This is a mother and daughter team. They're actually from California, but it's 2 women that started this business making these catnip toys, and people go crazy. Well, cats go crazy for them, and then people go crazy because they keep buying them again and again. again.
Hey, they keep buying them again and again. Okay, if people want to get involved in your workshops or if they want to visit Post, where do they go?
Sure. Post-Detroit.com, and we are on the east side of town, 14500 Kercheval. We're right just outside of the Grosse Pointe Park border in the city of Detroit.
Oh, what an interesting shop. And don't forget about taking those classes. You have to wait until March, but they're well worth it. Wayne, thanks a lot for dropping by this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Post is where you want to go for your unique Christmas gifts.